So today I'm going to be making chocolate chip cookies. One of my favorite recipes, one of my favorite things to bake. I love chocolate chip cookies. I may love chocolate chip dough even more. Again, it's always a fan favorite every time I make these cookies. So right here, I already have the salt, the flour, and the baking soda, all of the dry ingredients, just chilling out on the side. And then I'm going to go ahead and start with the wet ingredients. So today I will be using just regular butter, and I'm going to use a different attachment. So I've been watching a lot of cooking shows, and they say that this paddle attachment is best for creaming. So I'm gonna try it out. So let's get started. So just dump these 4 sticks of butter. I'm making quite a big batch of cookies today. So it calls for a lot of butter. It's actually just a double batch of what is on the actual recipe. The recipe that I tend to use is the Toll House cookie recipe. Right now on this Toll House cookies, on the back of the bag it usually had a recipe, but it doesn't any longer. So I actually have to go to a website that is also sponsored by Toll House, but to get the recipe, even though I pretty much know it by heart. So now we have all the butters in. We'll just put this to the side. And like I said, we're going to use this attachment, and we're going to start the creaming method of the cookies. So we're just going to get up in there. Now we're going to add the sugar. That in there. And then next we're going to add the brown sugar. As you can see, the brown sugar is packed because it specifically says, it specifically says packed brown sugar, so you can see it's packed. Also, I just want to show you how the this attachment is working so far. So I see why they say it's better for creaming, because it actually gets on the sides of the sides of it. So I don't have to always scrape down the sides. So let's put it back, and then we're going to add the brown sugar. Add the brown sugar. And perfect. Now I am going to scrape my sides down because it's a little crazy. Stay alive. Just the same way you showed me. Alright, so we're just going to scrape the sides down. This this attachment is going really good, where it would took much longer to incorporate all the ingredients together, but this attachment is pretty decent because it got everything, it has everything in there together, and I only blended it for 5 minutes maybe. Okay. Make sure that's on tight. Put it back, lock it up. Alright. Yeah. So I don't have to scrape it as much. But after we finish and when we add the eggs, we're going to go back to this puppy and use that. So that's it for this one. Because you see, everything's nice and, incorporated together. So next we're going to change attachments, and you know what? I don't think I'm going to change them. I think I'm going to just use this. I don't know. We'll see. So we're going to add the eggs. I have 4 eggs. And as you know, well, you might not know, but you add eggs one at a time to make sure everything is in there. I am going to change attachments. I think I am going to change attachments just because I don't like the way that's starting to look. Okay, so let's just get this attachment. Lock it. Load it. puppy up a little bit. Solo. Solo. So we're just scraping the sides. Also, I want to get all the way down at the bottom of it to make sure that everything is well incorporated. And so, as you can see, this is what it looks like so far. And like I said, as you want to make sure you scrape the bottom, because there's nothing worse than having either butter down there, anything. So you can see that everything is not as well incorporated as I thought, because there was still a lot of stuff at the bottom. So now I'm just going to mix it again all together, and then we're going to add some vanilla, and then add the wet and the dry, and then that's it. That is chocolate chip cookies. Okay, here's the second one. You want to mix this all up together, and then we're going to add the wet and the dry ingredients and add the chocolate chips, and the cookies will be done. So go ahead and put that puppy on there. Mix it up. All right, so now we're just going to add the dry ingredients. But before I do that, let me clean the bottom off one more time to make sure that everything is well incorporated. All right. So let me add the dry ingredients now. Yep, everything looks good at the bottom. There's no sugar, no butter down there. That shouldn't be. So let's add the dry ingredients. All right. Okay, perfect. So just a little bit at a time. And as you can hear, it's starting to take more to mix it up because we're adding the flour. Okay. All the flour is added. And we're just going to speed it up some. All right. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Add the chocolate chips, and that's it. Chocolate chip cookies, very easy, very fast. What I do like to do after I make the dough, I like to freeze it, and then everything be done. So we're almost done. A little bit further to go. Add the chocolate chips. We're going to add 1 bag of each, 1 bag of chocolate semi-sweet, 1 bag of milk chocolate cookies, chips. And 6 chunks. Right. Perfect. All right. Let's see what we got here. Woo! This stuff is chunky. So now we're just gonna get all of this out of here, and then I'm going to show you the finished product. That's it.